Lights are out, we're off and racing. Good start from William Murphy, but it looks like the number 1 plate, Zach Drummond, gets the job on the outside. Side by side for the race lead going into turn number 1. Drummond making a move for second place. Now, Drummond is going to want to try and get up. He's not going to work with Team... I don't think we're going to see Zach Drummond working with Timo Jungling. Drummond will try and get past Timo Jungling because he has to back Jungling up into his teammate. Out of the corner of my eye, I can see that Zach Drummond has taken the race lead, and now, watch this. So there he is. Now watch Drummond sort of make it difficult. He's not going to let Timo Jungling back past, I'll guarantee you.
Jungling has managed to retake the championship lead then as they go through.
Yep.
Noah Wolf still there in third place, and back down the inside there goes Drummond, and as well, who's that following?
That's
Mr. Graham
yep.
as well. The number 4 comes through. Now that could mean that this championship points could change once more.
Around here comes Josh Graham and Zach Drummond, happy to let Josh Graham take the lead. Now he goes back in on Jungling, and Jungling is pushed back to third position. Here comes Drummond again, and Jungling trying to go with him and pass Graham for second, but Graham closes the door. There goes Noah Wolf and Cole Denham. Cole Denham up over the back of Noah Wolf, and that takes Leon Hasty onto the grass. They lose positions, but Noah Wolf is now at the head of that lead group. Rocco Shenton in the zip car entry is behind him now, and Shenton getting shoved along by, I think that's William Murphy, our pole sitter. Here comes Drummond on Jungling for the race lead. Jungling looks across, doesn't defend, and Drummond moves into top spot.
Keep an eye on that gap, because at the moment it is 2.1 seconds, but under investigation now is Rocco Shenton, the 86 kart, as also Timo Jungling retakes the lead.
We've got 11 karts now separated by 2.5 seconds. They all pile around Gasworks together, and oh dear. Oh, there's somebody off there. That's
Drummond.
Drummond running wide at the exit of St John's. Owen Neve is now in the top 15. He's within 3 seconds of the race leader from the back of the grid. I said he could get to the front, and the race has panned out just for him. Jungling, and here comes Graham, though. Graham isn't finished yet. 1 corner to go, Anthony.
I don't think they're going to do it then as they exit the final corner then. Honda Cadet race 23 final here at Warden Law is going to be won by across the line. Actually, it was Joshua Graham on the timing beam who crosses first.
Jungling, visually, Jungling got that. I wonder what happened there. Let's see if we can see a replay of that. Jungling and Graham, well, out of the final corner. Let's have a look. The timing, so Graham...
It was definitely Jungling. It was definitely Timo who crosses the line first.
Yeah, our screens are saying Josh Graham, but no, Timo Jungling by 0.07 of a second. So yeah, Timo Jungling, driver number 8, takes the win. We're going to find out. Lights are off. We're off and racing, and it's Ewan Charman with a big lead into turn number 1. Round the outside goes Ethan Jeff Hall. He tucks back into second place. They're all through turn number 2 cleanly and into the dogleg at turn number 3. And now we've got a spinner in the middle of the pack there. Got to the number 16 kart of Joe Anderson, it looks like. And then the second half of the doubleheader went to Ethan Jeff Hall at Wilton Mill. Callum Ghost running a bit wide, and Jeff Hall takes the lead of this race.
Down the inside, Chase Fernandez gets that move done, gets past the O-plate of Ticehurst, moves up into P3, and there's going to be a change for the lead as Charman goes through, and also, oh, look at that, Chase Fernandez goes through as well. Oh, actually, so does Blake Ticehurst. There we go, so 3 of them go through, and changes all the way through this field. So there we go, so Ethan Jeff Hall now back into P4.
But that's only 2 seconds, or 2.5 seconds off the race lead. It's very, very tight. And there comes the number 21 kart of Thomas Straub, the Belgian driver for Strawberry Racing, making a move.
Absolutely line of sight. Move here, though, for second place. Ethan Jeff Hall then makes that move done through the Gasworks hairpin, gets that job done nicely.
Up here goes Ethan Jeff Hall for the race lead. Ticehurst doesn't fight it. Still got 7 minutes to go. Side by side briefly for Ewan Charman. Smart move there through Brian's Bend.
I feel like it's just going to be follow the leader until about maybe a minute to go. And
or not.
Reg Hayward down the inside of St John's gets that move done.
And there goes Ewan Charman into Senna 2, takes the lead of this race, and Reg Hayward following through into P2. Ethan Jeff Hall down to 3rd. Here comes Reg Hayward at the inside of Ewan Charman and takes over the race lead. And Ethan Jeff Hall follows him through, and so does Blake Ticehurst. Well, Charman gets shuffled from first to fourth, and now Ethan Jeff Hall goes to the lead. And it's Hayward's turn to get shuffled back. It is now Hayward has to defend second from Ewan Charman. That has given Ethan Jeff Hall the green light to go. Jeff Hall is going to take another win, barring catastrophe. Oh, there's 3 wide. Oh, and up through the middle comes Callum Ghosh, and he jumps over the 2 cars, and that's Scott Marsh. Oh, the second place driver of the championship. Champions are made when they put themselves in the right place at the right time, and Ethan Jeff Hall was in the right place at the right time to avoid the incidents behind. He takes win number. Now the lights are out, now we're green, now we're off and racing. Williams gets a great start and sweeps all the way around the outside of turn number 1. Charlie Hart trying to go side by side as well with Leon Henderson. They somehow all sort themselves out and into the dog leg, and there is Daniel Armstrong making his way through, passing Stephen Duncan.
Here's a change for the lead. Henderson down the inside gets that job done as well. Side by side, Gornall and Williams go. Williams slots back into second place though.
Leon Henderson is pulling away to the tune of 1.2 seconds. There's a move. That's Archie Walker in the number 7 car going up the inside of championship leader Neo Clark, who now falls to 5th position. He was up to 4th place, was Neo.
Did indeed, as they go through again.
Oh, and that's a
3
problem.
wide.
So Neo Clark losing out big time there.
Oh.
And there's a spin right in front of the championship contenders. That's Ollie Stevens. So Ollie Stevens, his first real mistake in a final this year, and that was almost in front of Ginchard and Neo Clark. I'll say now that unless Leon Henderson makes a mistake, they are not going to catch him. They have been battling for too long. Jez Williams has been having to defend for far too long from Harry Linden.
You can see Harry Linden as they were going up into the Gasworks hairpin saying, you know, to Archie Walker, go, 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 don't defend. But
yeah.
Archie Walker, again, he was defending into the Gasworks hairpin. So he is still backing the pack up. You know, just don't trust each other, do they?
Nope.
And rightly so.
And in this class, rightly so. With Dan Ginchard running in 11th. And oh, there's Linden at the inside of Walker, but slides wide, and then Walker shows him the outside line. And now Linden is side by side with Sam Gornall. Gornall on the outside, side by side. One of them's got to give, and it's Linden. But Leon Henderson is just a couple of corners away. Scotland's Leon Henderson takes the championship lead and his first win in junior Rotax. Let's go, we're off and racing. Oh, and a spin at the start already, and that is going to be a big crash, and that's one of the GMS carts being spun backwards, and there is Les Taylor in the Ultimate R cart going off, so Louis Weaver was the cart that was spinning. Now, how many other carts that damage? And that could have been major. That could have been major, Anthony. Oh, there's another spin going off there. Oh, there's GMS carts flying off the circuit, left, right, and centre. There's 2 Argenti carts have gone off as well. But it's Butcher who leads. No, it's not, because there comes Lewis Gilbert. So the Diamond of Dalry moves into top spot. Gradually, now one by one, this lead group is getting thinned out ever so slightly. Here's Reese Hunter. Reese Hunter just getting Kieran Kay out of the way. So Reese Hunter there, smooth. He's passed. Now Magic Camara, the last time we saw Reese Hunter, Magic Camara was following Reese Hunter, and Magic is still behind Reese Hunter, so he's doing a good job, and he sets the fastest lap of the race. There's Magic. He's now going to get past his KR Sport teammate, Kieran Kay.
There on your screen, though, is the 57 of Sean Butcher for KR Sport, hunting down Lewis Gilbert. That gap has come back down again, 0.3 of a second, so he's reeling Gilbert in.
But look, we're down to 5 at the front. See, Fear drives you. Jack Stedman, 49.88. Looked over his shoulder. He saw the fact that he's now just 1 cart in front of Reese Hunter and got his head down a bit more. Change up at the front. That is 3rd place, and that is Louis Harvey moving on to the podium.
The gap starting to form very clearly now between these two. 1.6 second is the gap, but here again comes Reese Hunter.
Oh my
goodness me! And at the fastest part of the
Hunter.
Is it Kai?
That's Kai Hunter.
Sorry.
Oh my word, that's Kai Hunter. He had a title opportunity in his hands, and he's thrown it away.
There's 1 more corner to go for senior Rotax. Lewis Gilbert for Potenza Racing across the line celebrates as he takes another final.
Lights are green. We're off and racing. It's Ayres, the number 1 car, taking an early lead into turn number 1. Louis Large and Matthew Easton side by side for second. Over the curbs goes Easton, but he managed to retain P2. Ayres is looking strong. He had a retirement yesterday. He has just got that edge over Easton. Oh, Louis Large running wide. That's going to cost Louis Large third position. Jack McConnell moves up into P3. And now Ayres and Easton are trying to break away. World karting title, that is, not a British karting title. Oh, overtake in third position. There goes Louis Large up to P3. So Jack McConnell, that's a significant move. So Louis Large, second in the point standings. Now into Brian's. They've got the dog leg next. Will McConnell nip up the inside going into the dog leg? He can't, but Louis Large runs a little bit wide. McConnell gets a good line off now down towards St John's. Through St John's, Large runs a little bit wider than McConnell at the exit of that corner. And here comes Jack McConnell up the inside. It doesn't quite work into Senna 1. Now he'll try the switch back through Senna 2. Less than 2 minutes remaining. Onto the back straight, through the back straight chicane, and then out onto the knife edge around to Gasworks hairpin.
You can just see there in the background as well, Callum Porter, the Ultimate R driver, tucking in, seeing this battle starting to form in front, and is maybe considering a podium potentially, but with 18 seconds left on the board, the last lap board will be out this time around for Rotax 177. But at the moment, Henry Ayres clear at the front by 4 seconds. All eyes at the moment on this battle for third.
Large defends into Senna 1. McConnell is running out of time.
He is indeed, only a couple more corners to go, and there it is. He's down the inside here, in towards the chicane. Oh, bit of contact between the two of them. Back onto the track. A hand up in the air there from Louis Large as they go through, but that was a very close call. And up into P3 now comes Callum Porter. Up into P4 now, comes Callum Porter as they go through. Checker flag comes out, though, to Henry Ayres. He takes the final win here. Easton crosses to take P2, and across the line, Jack McConnell, the 14. It's a Chaos Sport 1, 2, 3.
Lights are out, we're off and racing. It's a good start from Karen side by side, and on the grass is Miles Murphy as they go into turn number 1. Oh, Josh Price out of the race again. Again, we're down to 10 runners.
Coming through.
Bradley Barrett at the inside. Longfield's just set the fastest lap of the race, but he's under pressure of Barrett, and Barrett's under pressure of Miles Murphy. Murphy in the Moore Racing Demon Tweak sponsored number 6 kart moves into P4. Now Miles Murphy up the inside going to Senna 1. Longfield runs wide, misses the apex, opens the door.
That gap now is less than half a second once more as Charlton sets the fastest lap of the race. Courtesy of Motorsport-Timing Ian Rogers, thank you very much.
Bradley Barrett has got through. Bradley Barrett is up in the 4th place. Longfield down to 5th. It's now Charlie Turner in 6th. Alan Kenyon still in 7th place. The gap, Charlton 606 points. Kenyon 598. Kenyon is only 1 point ahead of Charlie Turner and only 4 points in front of Bradley Barrett. Kenyon's fighting back. Kenyon's fighting back. Every position counts. We'll keep the points on the screen until they cross the line. That'll update them. Alan Kenyon is fighting for his he's fighting for his championship position here, and it is Turner now 4th in the championship. Kenyon down to 5th. They're tied, but Charlie Turner is higher up in this race, the last race of the season. The final lap of the season belongs to Ryan Cannon. Here we go.
It definitely does. He has had a stellar season and a stellar weekend. Absolutely dominating here at Warden Law in the northeast of England. Here for the team, Andy Fairless Racing, the Scottish driver on that Birla chassis, number 2. It was second last year, but this year is Cannon's year as he comes round the last couple of corners. He's only got a few more corners to go, and you've got to think what goes through a driver's head at this point in the race. What goes through the driver's mind, because you've got to think at this point he thinks it's been a great year, it's been a great season, I can't do any more. It's just literally drive this kart round the final lap here at Warden Law. One more corner to go, and a season, a championship, and a checkered flag for Ryan Cannon in KZ2.